Yun na lamang po, and I associate myself with the motion of the minority leader that we lay on the table the matter of the impeachment case and action.
Just a point of information, for the record and for the information of the body. Chair confirms the manifestation earlier of Senator Cayetano with respect to Section 4, Rule 39 of the Rules of Court, that says that decisions of the court are not immediately executory unless the decision says so. In this case, the decision specifically stated that it is immediately executory. Number two, again, just for the record, the Supreme Court itself, through its spokesperson, after the House filed their motion for reconsideration, reiterated the immediately executory nature of the decision of the Supreme Court. And finally, the Supreme Court's own internal rules states that the entry of judgment shall be the date such decision or resolution becomes executory unless the court directs its immediate execution. I am quoting and citing AM number 10-4-2-20 SC, specifically Section 16, Rule 16 rather, Section 1. So there are conflicting authorities with respect to the opinions raised by the various members. Senator Marcoleta, what is your pleasure?
Mr. President, on the manifestation of Senator Pangilinan, in the exercise of the Supreme Court's judicial review, wala po siyang dinidefeat doon. Hindi niya po kinukuha yung sole power of the Senate to try and hear impeachment cases. Hindi rin po niya kinukuha yung exclusive authority ng House to initiate impeachment. Dito po sa desisyon na ito, kung kinakailangan ulitin po o ulit-ulitin pa, ang sinabi lamang po ng Supreme Court, yung process, yung procedure hindi natupad. Ang dami po niyang hiningi, kagaya po ng binanggit ko na, ayaw pong ibigay. Yun naman pong mga tuntunin ay hindi naman po sinunod. Katulad nga po nung immediate referral. Yung pag-refer sa Committee on Justice. Yun pong pag-include sa Order of Business at pag-archive. Mali din po sapagkat hindi naman po 10th session day yun. 11th session day. Katakot-takot na paglabag po ang aking pong inihayag sa hapong ito. Wala naman pong gustong magpatibay at o kaya sansalain o kaya sabihin na mali ang aking sinasabi. Andito po yung kopya ng Order of Business na pinagbasihan ng Solicitor General na kung saan sinasabi po niya na yung 4 na impeachment complaints in-include daw po sa Order of Business. Tingnan po ninyo, wala kahit isa. Ang ginamit po nila ay journal, hindi po yung Order of Business na kung saan ginamit lamang po na additional reference of business. Ngayon po, yung operative fact na sinasabi natin, hindi rin po pwedeng mangyari yon sapagkat ang pinakabasihan po noon ay equity and fairness. Paano po yung fairness dito? Sari-sari nga pong violation, kaya nga ang paghahanilin tulad ko na nga, parang nagsaing ng kanin, talagang hilaw po eh. Bakit ipipilit natin? Ang alternative lang po, Mr. President, gawin po natin na tama. Iluto po natin ng tama para hindi tayo magkahirap-hirap dito. Isip-isipin po ninyo, sinasabi ng ating Constitution, isa lamang pong impeachment proceedings ang pwedeng i-initiate sa isang opisyal ng gobyerno at hindi po pwede ang 2 beses sa loob ng 1 taon. 4 na beses po ang ginawa nila. At kunwari, in-archive po yung 3 para lamang palitawin na 1 lang ang nabuhay. Nasaan naman po yung katuwiran? Kung sarili pong tuntunin, ayaw pong sagutin, ayaw pong talimahin, pagkatapos ipipilit po natin sapagkat nag-MR sila, ano po ang kasaysayan ng MR? Sabi ko nga po, napakasimple po nung one-year ban rule ng Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court is not even obligated and expected to conduct a microscopic, a forensic and scientific scrutiny of this provision, where the pertinent language and the relevant meaning is as clear as daylight, Mr. President. Ano po yung gagawin? Hihintayin po ba natin kung ano ang magiging kalalabasan po ng MR na sa akin pong palagay, hindi po speculation, sabi ko nga po. Unanimous decision and bank decision ab initio, unconstitutional, violative of due process, immediately executory. Sino po kaya kahit isa man lang na miyembro ng Korte Suprema ang magtatangka na i-reverse niya yung sarili niya? Di po yun po yung speculation dito. Ngayon, nakikinig po ang taong bayan, Mr. President. Nakadepende po ba ang aksyon natin? Doon po ba nakahang ang gagawin natin? Sa isang motion for reconsideration na sa aking palagay, matibay po ang aking palagay sapagkat this is borne out by my experience of more than 20 years of legal practice, Mr. President. Yang ibig lang sabihin nung immediately executory, sige, pwede kang mag-file ng MR. But you are wishing for the moon. Sumusuntok ka sa hangin. Yun po ba ang basihan natin? Kaya hindi tayo makapag-desisyon, Mr. President? Sana mayroong mas matibay sanang desisyon. Meron sanang mas matibay na katuwiran. Hindi yung pong nakasalig po sa hangin. nakasalig po kung puputok ang bulkan o hindi. Hindi po yata gano'n. Ang gawain ng Senado, Mr. President. Tinangka ko na nga pong i-amend. Kung ayaw po ninyo yung motion to dismiss any other language that will put to rest this issue in obedience and in complete respect to the last word of the Supreme Court, it being immediately executory, Mr. President.
Lamang pong itama ang misimpression that may have been created by the interpretation of the Honorable Marcoleta do sa Section 135. No? Sabi niya, yung suppletory application of the rules of court. No? Basahin ko po yung Section 135, Mr. President. If there is no rule applicable to a specific case, the presidents of the Legislative Department of the Philippines shall be resorted to. And as supplement to this, the rules contained in Jefferson's Manual, Riddick's Precedents and Practices and Hinds Precedents. Wala naman po ako nakita doon sa enumeration na rules of court. Di ba po sabi ng mga abogado, di ba yung expressio unius est exclusio alterius. What is expressly included excludes all others. So wala naman pong rules of court. Kaya gusto ko pong itama yung medyo hilaw pong interpretation ng ating Honorable Marcoleta. Maraming salamat po, Mr. President.
Totoo nga po na yung binasa niya sa Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 4, na sinasabi nga naman, in case the verified complaint or resolution of impeachment is filed by at least one-third of all the members of the House, the same shall constitute the articles of impeachment and trial by the Senate shall forthwith proceed. Ngunit, Mr. President, this cannot be applied in isolation of Paragraph 8 na nandito rin po sa the same Section 3, Article 11. Ang sinasabi po sa Paragraph 8, the Congress shall promulgate its rules on impeachment to effectively carry out the purpose of this section. Kaya po ang sinusunod ng House dapat yung rules of procedures in impeachment proceedings. Pero kagaya nga po na sinabi ko, imbes na sundin po nila, sila po yung gumawa nun eh. Hindi naman po nila sinunod. Kaya po ang nangyari, pinagsabihin ng Korte Suprema, ganito ang pag-file. Nagbigay nga po ng guidelines. Pangalawa po, yung kanyang sinabi na nakapag-umpisa na po kayo eh. Kanina po kinwalify ko yun before I proceeded in my speech. Sabi ko po, the initial proceedings conducted by the Senate of the 19th Congress were not formally carried over into the Senate of the 20th Congress. Wala po talaga eh. I cannot recall, sabi ko nga, and there is no action taken by this chamber, Mr. President, sapagkat ang alam ko, all these proceedings were already deemed terminated at the expiration of the 19th Congress at noon of June 30, 2025. And they cannot be miraculously bring forth to life in this Congress where both of us now belong because this Congress is of different composition. Yun lamang po ang qualification doon, Mr. President.
Quick rejoinder, Mr. President.